Hi, welcome to the Troll Store. The future of the trolls as we would like to see it. Well, you know, trolls need a home. They've been homeless for very long. So one of the big dreams that we have, and we've had this for decades, we'd like to build a trolldom theme park or a troll forest where the trolls would have their homes, but people could come and visit. You could walk right into trolldom and be surrounded by troll magic and see the trolls, how they live, where they live. This would not be a place with tons of rides and lots of noise. We're talking about trolls' home here. So we have little troll villages. Let me tell you about some of these. For instance, here is the home of Trumpet Nose, the troll poet, his fancy tower or castle. You could come here and visit Honeylips at his workshop. You could actually sit in the Rolls-Royce vehicle. Now the idea here is that kids can play with this stuff. And it's almost like discovery. You can discover principles of physics and how stuff works and what happens if you do this and that. So it's all hands-on stuff. And in the back of the workshop there's a photo studio, so you could have your picture taken. We envision having 2 or 3 restaurants, cafeteria style. This is a family place, so it's going to be family food. But we'll have an area set up where you can make art. You can make pictures of anything you want. And again, visitors have a choice. You can either leave it there, we'll hang it up on the wall, put your name on it if you like, or you can take it home. 20 acres would be plenty to do the whole thing. The park would probably take about 7 or 8 acres, and then the rest would be for parking and a little bit of a perimeter. This is a fluid plan here because it's, as you can see, the buildings they're not high-tech. They're not terribly expensive. As we said before, we like natural materials, and it has to look inviting and like truly where the trolls would live. Welcome to Trolldom. Do you know anything about trolls? Do you all like trolls? Who likes trolls? Put your hand up.
I do.
You do? Okay, everybody likes trolls. Okay. Our observation over the years has been that when children, they all look for role models. They identify with certain characters more than others. Now, trolls are not people. They're not animals. They are something totally different. So in many cases, we seem to think that there's no competition. Children don't have to try to be smarter or better or anything. They can just be. And so the troll just is, and they can be together and discover stuff and play and find out how stuff works. The first thing we have to do in order to get to trolldom is we have to open our fairy tale eyes and our fairy tale ears. The troll stuff in Finland started by accident, more than anything, my mother will tell you, but it grew to be quite a large business.
These are pictures from the old troll forest in Finland, and it gives an idea how it looked. We have little troll villages. This was a village of blue clay where Sumppi trolls used to live. Mr. Trumpet Nose, the poet, he used to live there, and it was his own place for meditation and writing poems and so on. And in the front there are some little troll houses. And the idea was that kids and parents, of course, in the park could go and really close to these structures and go inside and see how the trolls live. We used to do a lot of trips to promote the products abroad, and then my sister and myself, we were able to go on these trips usually as live trolls. We had to haul our costumes with us, and of course we had Mr. William here and my mother, and often in the department stores we had to do a little show during the promotions. Even Reader's Digest made an article about us in '69.
This olden stump alone shall know whom Hiskey loves and why it's so.
Over a period of almost 20 years, it started from making trolls just like this by hand at a kitchen table. She eventually employed 200 people making trolls of small size, bigger, even very large trolls like that size. And that's not all that happened. People, I guess it was such an interesting business that newspapers and magazines started writing articles and doing stories. It helped too that our father had been an actor and was quite good. So it was interesting from that point of view too. But then it happened that people started coming to where we lived, where the trolls were being made, and they wanted to see where the trolls are, how are they being made, what's going on. And there were so many of them that Mom decided that this is an opportunity. We were selling a lot of trolls. We made about 1 million trolls a year. They were all handmade in our factory. We had a silk screen printing operation. We printed fabric and stuff. And we sold trolls into at least 40 different countries. Most of our production was exported.
Your family sort of lives this
Yes.
dream, don't they?
Yes, we do. And of course now with everything else. This is the big dream, the Trolldom theme park or park. Troll books need to be published. We have a lot of artwork and stories. There is space for troll programs on TV for children. Troll videos, video games, board games. Shall I go on? You know, I mean, we could do it all, but we have to get started somehow.